What's up? My name's Keith Collins. Today's show is about the offensive line.
We're gonna take you through one of our practices. Yeah, baby! Whoa! And you're gonna see some highlights, so don't go away.
Being an offensive lineman and not getting glory comes with the job. When you sign up and you say to yourself, well, I'm going to be an offensive lineman. Even if you're good at it, part of the job is just saying to yourself, this is not a very glorious job. This is not a job where I'm going to be praised.
The glory I get is when I turn around and I see Kajana running for 50 yards and scoring the touchdown, and I look down and there's a guy laying on the floor. That's my glory.
The Iowa 24-yard line, the pitch to Kajana Carter. Follows a block by Milne. He's down to the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Kajana Carter.
You have to look at people like people on the defensive and offensive lines. They're down in the trenches doing all of the dirty work, but very seldom do they, get any mention in press conference or anything like that. So, as their teammates, you try to always urge them on.
I don't really care about the glory or the media, but if it's gonna help the team win, and I have to do it, and I love it. I just love knocking people down and picking them up again and doing it again and watching my running backs run and score.
That's our glory. I mean, that's what that's what we practice all week, all year to do. We're not looking for the glory. We're just looking to go out and work hard. The blue-collar type player that's just going to go out and work hard and put in his time to get the goal accomplished.
Because it all starts with us down front. The front seven, it all starts with us right there and now. And if we don't do our job, then the Penn State offense and the Penn State defense doesn't roll, and the Penn State football team just comes grinding to a halt.
The Penn State football story is brought to you by Pepsi. Be young, have fun, drink Pepsi. And by the new Dodge, a division of the Chrysler Corporation. And by State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by the Bell of Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. 9 out of 10 use it. And by the Pennsylvania Lottery. Proceeds benefit older Pennsylvanians.
There is only one total body fitness machine that gives you a complete aerobic workout while stretching and toning all large muscles at the same time. This is it. There is only one fitness machine that is whisper quiet and totally non-impact. This is it. There is only one fitness machine recommended by fitness expert Covert Bailey to burn fat, lose weight, and keep it off. This is it. If you're looking for the best time to take action, get off the diet merry-go-round, lose weight, and keep it off, this is it. Call now to order your Health Rider or receive your free informational video and brochure.
This year, more fathers and sons will spend Saturday mornings together. More couples will celebrate golden wedding anniversaries, and more friends will get to know each other a little better. State Farm is pleased to announce that last year, almost 2,000 fewer people were victims of drunk drivers because programs like Designated Driver are working. But we still have a long way to go. Please, be a good neighbor. Be a designated driver.
How low is Harris Wofford willing to go? First, he paid this man to videotape Rick Santorum. Then his campaign deceptively edited a video to make you think Rick Santorum wants to tamper with your Social Security. Listen to the Allentown newspaper. They said Wofford's ad was misleading, relying on half-truths. They exposed it was Wofford, not Santorum, who voted to increase taxes on Social Security recipients. Harris Wofford, trying to deceive you to win the election. Don't let him get away with it.
For the offensive line, a typical practice starts about 10, 15 minutes earlier than everybody else. But it's basically the same every day, routine, out there, stretch, warm up, run through the bags, take off, all that good stuff to get you loose, get you ready for the day.
We stretch as a group, and it's like a tight unit. Usually have a pretty close circle. And, you know, because we want to maintain that we are a family, and you know, in amongst the offensive line. Then we usually go where we do an individual work, where it's just, you know, the offensive line. We go over our techniques, our drills, you know, the things that we have to get ready for that week or for that particular day. And then we go off from there into usually the live part of the practices where we're going against the defensive line.
On 7-on-7, when the offensive line just totally trashes the defensive line, the defensive coaches go crazy on them, and they can't stand to see that happen. And usually, if we do really well on 7-on-7, then that carries throughout our whole day. And like from 7-on-7, we'll go over to pass pro with the defense, and we'll just stop them there. And then from there, we'll go to another session of pass pro with them and just stop them there. And then at the end of practice, we'll go to thud with the defense, and we'll just stop them cold. And then like 7-on-7 just is like a very vital part of the day. It's like the crucible of the whole day.
Break! Go! No! Look at where your hand is, Buck. Do it again. Get that left arm inside. Do it again, Wayne. Come on, Andre, attack him. Break! Yeah. Hut! No! You tried to explode into him. Hit! Explode out! Hit! Explode out! Hit! Explode out! Straight ahead, bend at those hips.
Okay, Marco, right there. We're all right. And then the side steps occur.
I think Coach Service is a pretty good guy. I mean, he listens. He'll do whatever it takes for you to get better. He'll make sure that you know that he wants you to get better. So every rep or everything that you do, he strives for perfection.
With Craig Service being the coach, you know, you have to know the position completely, every position, knowing what the guy next to you is doing. A big part of our team is the offensive line, and Craig always stresses that. I mean, we build the team. You know, the team builds around us.
An offensive lineman, I think, is made by the offensive line coach. I mean, there's a lot of coaches out there today and all different universities, but the offensive line coach here, I mean, he has to make the offensive lineman. Sure, everybody comes in with a lot of talent and a lot of potential, but it's up to the coach to shape and mold a player. So I think the difference is the coach.
Of course, coaching has been the difference at Penn State for years, although both the coaches and players faced a new challenge in the Nittany Lions' first ever visit to Indiana. And Penn State took the field at Memorial Stadium, the top-ranked team in the country. And Bill Mallory's Hoosiers found out why. Although Indiana's first two drives started near midfield, the Nittany Lion defense made sure neither resulted in the game's first score. Two starting defensive linemen were out with injuries, but coordinator Jerry Sandusky adjusted.
Pacey standing right between them, takes the snap. Three-man rush for Penn State. Plenty of time. Sacked in the backfield.
The defense frustrated Indiana and turned the ball over to the top-rated quarterback in the nation. Kerry Collins enjoyed great protection from the offensive line.
Back to pass. Throw again to Kyle Brady, the tight end, and he's out to the 33-yard line, close to another first down.
First downs came easily, with Collins completing 7 consecutive passes on this drive.
Looks, he's got Ingram over the middle. He completes at the 40-yard line.
Through the years, a lot of Penn State's offensive success has been attributed to their skill people. But no less than 52 Nittany Lion offensive linemen have gone on to the NFL. And They led the way on this professional-looking drive of 96 yards into the wind.
Looking to pass, throws complete to Scott at the 5.
Paterno's team had moved the ball the length of the field mostly through the air, and they would not change strategies near the goal line on 3rd down.
Motion goes Scott. Play action, back to pass, look, throws in the end zone. Touchdown, Kyle Brady.
Beautiful play. Fake to Archie up the middle. They took the fake, the linebacker hold, and then a great route by the big tight end. Kyle Brady's showing the people out there, not only can he block, he can catch.
The All-Big Ten tight end caught 3 passes in the drive for 31 yards in his 2nd TD of the season. Meanwhile, Mallory looked for Ditto and changed quarterbacks.
And Ditto back to pass, looks, throws. He's got a man wide open at the 50-yard line, and down he goes.
Chris Ditto was more of a traditional passer. Since Penn State had stifled starter John Pacey in the running game, the Hoosiers went to the air in the 2nd quarter.
And it looks like Yaboa Cody's coming, and he is, but they pick him up. He's throwing deep down the middle. He's got a man there. Touchdown, Indiana!
So the Nittany Lions found themselves in a tight one, but Joe Paterno has the cool confidence of knowing he has 2 Heisman Trophy candidates in his backfield. One of them is quarterback Kerry Collins, who would throw for nearly 200 yards in the first half, completing 9 straight passes.
It's another pass. It's a hitch stick. Freddie Scott tries to get to the outside, stays on his feet, and is banged down at the 38-yard line.
The other is tailback Kajana Carter, who would rush for more yards than the entire Indiana roster. Carter had been averaging nearly 8 yards a carry and would actually improve that number against the Hoosiers.
Back to pass. He throws a streak pattern down to the corner to Freddie Scott. He makes the catch. Touchdown! A perfect play. Unbelievable timing.
That was a type of a corner out where he threw it to the inside. It had to be perfect because the cornerback was standing right there, perfectly passed. When we say they have a lot of weapons, that's what we mean.
And they needed all of those choices against a stubborn Indiana team that hoped to make it to the locker room at halftime, trailing by just a touchdown. But Penn State had been excellent at running the 2-minute drill at the end of the first half all season long. And they did it again.
Penn State's in a lone setback position, and they go to the reverse give to Mike Archie coming from the slot. He's at the 30, he's at the 35, the 40, and the 41-yard line.
Paterno knew they could get there, but wondered if they had the time.
Penn State now snapping right at the signal for the clock to start. Throws over the middle, complete to Ingram at the 43-yard line.
The answer was yes, for not only does Penn State have a lot of weapons in terms of players, but also in plays. The shovel pass to Mike Archie had them on their way to a 3rd score.
They have 11 seconds remaining, and Kerry Collins is back to pass, looking, throwing over the middle. He's got the man there at the 13-yard line for a first down.
67 yards in 42 seconds. That was far enough to give Brett Conway a chance to add to the lead, and he did. His 30-yard field goal made it a bit more comfortable than it was a minute earlier.
What makes Penn State different? Probably Coach Paterno. I'd say he'd make Penn State different. I mean, nowadays, you see everybody doing all sorts of things, but Coach Paterno's the same year in, year out. He has the same goals, the same objectives. I think he makes Penn State football right now. And that's the difference. There's no favoritism. There's no taking sides. Everybody's the same. Everybody's equal. You're a player here, and you just go out and do what's expected of you.
The new Pennsylvania Lottery Instant Monopoly game is long on fun, because it takes longer to play. You roll the dice 12 times and move around the ticket to win up to 10 grand.
Good luck, young man. Have fun.
Play the not-so-instant Instant Monopoly game.
In 1994, Motor Trend named it Import Car of the Year. In 1994, no car maker had a higher level of owner loyalty. In 1994, no car in its class had a higher resale value. In 1994, more individuals bought Accords than any other car. And if you thought that was the good news, 1994 is ending. The Honda 94 clearance. Timing is everything at your Honda dealer.
There is only one total body fitness machine that gives you a complete aerobic workout while stretching and toning all large muscles at the same time. This is it. There is only one fitness machine that is whisper quiet and totally non-impact. This is it. There is only one fitness machine recommended by fitness expert Covert Bailey to burn fat, lose weight, and keep it off. This is it. If you're looking for the best time to take action, get off the diet merry-go-round, lose weight, and keep it off, this is it. Call now to order your health rider or receive your free informational video and brochure.
Can you believe what's happening here? Hour after hour, and all I get are calls about this gotta have it slogan for Pepsi. Let's go to the phones.
Regis, since it's gotta have it phenomena, I finally got something to talk to my kids about.
He is bonding with his family because of Pepsi.
I've never seen such a diverse group of people buying Pepsis at one time.
Isn't that wonderful? We're all happy for you.
I gotta have it. He's gotta have it.
What's the matter with these people?
If it ain't Pepsi, it ain't Pepsi.
You got a good point there. I think so. Coming up next, Pepsi lovers who gotta have it and why.
It's the NFL Pro Bowl Selection Show.
Hello once again, everybody, or shall I say aloha. We're all excited here at ESPN to be part of the first annual Pro Bowl Selection meeting. The fans voted. The players voted. The guards are both from Penn State. You thought it was linebacker, you. Steve Wisniewski, 4 straight Pro Bowls for the Raider, and in his 9th Pro Bowl for the Houston Oilers, another Penn Stater, Mike Munchak. So that's your AFC star.
The coaching you get at Penn State, particularly in the offensive line, has always been a strong point. They're known as linebacker U for great defenses that they've had, and linebackers have come out of there, but so have offensive linemen. When I was there, I used to look up to former players, Mike Munchak, Sean Farrell, guys like that. And Penn State's been known for running the ball in the years past, but also we throw the ball. That helps offensive linemen get ready for a pro-style attack.
There is a tradition at Penn State in regards to the offensive line. When you look at it, I grew up in, Wilkes-Barre area, and, Dave Brzezinski came here from my high school, played offensive line. Matt Gallagher's from my area, played offensive line here. And you have Mike Munchak, who's probably the best guard in the NFL. He played here at Penn State, and there's a lot of people around the NFL who are playing, well, all pros caliber people that play here at Penn State. I mean, it is a tradition to have hardworking, good linemen at Penn State.
Offensive linemen recently that have come out of there have really done a fantastic job in the NFL. Myself, Roger Duffy, Dave Zott, some former players that have come out, maybe 7th-round draft picks, but they stick with an NFL team and they really excel.
What makes a Penn State lineman different? I think the thing that's the most obvious is probably our size. You're not looking at many 300-pound guys, and we play teams where that may be the average for the line. We're talking about 270, 275 pounds, maybe across the board. That's what Joe wants. Joe wants to have quick linemen, athletic linemen, if you could say that, that are just going to come off the ball and do it every play.
And it's tough and it's strong, that'll get in your face and knock you down and get up and keep doing it again until the game is over.
We challenge ourselves, being maybe outmatched by weight and height in some cases, 3 inches and 40 pounds. We challenge ourselves to keep going after these people and keep getting better.
It was a warm day for November in Indiana, but it was the Penn State offensive line that was downright hot as they started the second half putting on a clinic in blocking techniques. Because of that, the Nittany Lions would amass 246 yards on the ground against Indiana. Combined with the accuracy of Kerry Collins' arm, Penn State is a tough act to beat.
Kerry Collins straight back to Bass. Swings it to Archie at the 30. He's at the 25 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
But the Hoosiers' defense would stiffen, and Penn State would have to settle for another field goal attempt by Brett Conway. This time he would need 38 yards.
The snap, set, the kick. He hit it big.
He got it. And Penn State's lead was 13. With the defense shutting Indiana out in the third quarter, Conway and his offensive buddies got plenty of action.
Kajana Carter in the slot, and they give it to him on the reverse action. He's at the 30, the 35.
So far, it's been a dream season for Penn State's offense. Almost any play coordinator Fran Ganter calls puts the ball in the hands of someone who can break it. The Nittany Lions lead the country in scoring, averaging more than 50 points per game. Kerry Collins was not sacked once by the Hoosiers, with the blue-collar lineman protecting him better than Fort Knox. And there is gold in the Penn State backfield.
Bobby Ingram left. There's a give to the full-tailed Kajana Carter. Carter is all the way to the 21-yard line.
Carter's elusiveness can rile up even the calmest of coaches, but he has plenty of help. Mike Archie finished the drive with a touchdown early in the fourth quarter, and Penn State was in control of the ball game.
See, a little faster back now, makes a good cut. The fullbacks both got their man. He turned it up inside. That, you know, that's a comfortable lead for Penn State now, especially with Indiana having to operate with the wind in their face.
Ahead by 19 points, Penn State decided to go for the two-point conversion.
And it's 4 wide receivers, 2 each way, and the lone setback is Mike Archie.
We roll out here.
Roll out left, jump pass, complete to Mike Archie. There wasn't anybody within yards up.
The play they ran before, kind of like a shuffle, but he couldn't shuffle it because
he jumped up and threw it.
Up because there was people in his face.
Pretty good improvisation by young Mr. Kerry Collins.
And a pretty good lead for Penn State, 28-7 with less than a quarter to play. But the Hoosiers are a credit to what Big Ten football is all about. They did not give up with defeat staring them in the face. They did not give up with the wind in their face. They didn't even give up with Phil Yeboah Cody in their face. And they didn't give up when Penn State's big defensive hits forced them to punt.
The snap. Ditto throwing down the middle. It is incomplete on a good hit by Kim Herring. Knocked the ball loose.
Well, I tell you,
Ajamu Stoner.
Yeah, good defensive play. He didn't want to throw that at that time. They had a stunt on with the 4 guys, a little twist. Atkins got free, got in his face, hung the ball up, almost intercepted, but good hit by the secondary.
When they got the ball back again, Indiana went to the ground game. Even though the Nittany Lions held them to just 99 yards rushing, this play helped set up their second touchdown.
2 wide receivers each way. They throw over the middle. The man is wide open.
And it would be a wide-open final quarter. Indiana's faithful didn't have much time, though, to celebrate.
It's Kajana Carter getting the handoff. Carter is at the 25. He's at the 30. He's at the 35, the 40. He's at the 50. He's racing down their left sideline. He's at the 30, the 25, the 15, the 10. Penn State touchdown!
He came with everybody. Sooner or later, you're going to break it. Know what amazes me about him? He looks like he's gliding until they start chasing him. Then he goes into that third gear or warp speed, whatever you want, and then he runs away from everybody.
Penn State was running away from Indiana. Carter was over the 1,000-yard mark for the season. He would finish with 192 yards rushing. Indiana, though, would finish with a flurry. 2 late touchdowns, including this fluke on the last play of the game, made the score much closer than it really was. Penn State was never in any danger of losing the game. They are 8-0, 5-0 in the Big Ten, and they have won 13 straight games. Penn State's starting defense held Indiana to 1 score over the first 3 quarters. Linebacker Phil Yeboah Cody had 5 tackles, 3 for losses, 1 sack. He forced a fumble and defended a pass. And he's our Unimark player of the game.
When Joe Paterno says that he stresses academics and the little things and discipline, it's a part of life that he wants to transform or give to all of us. He wants that to become a part of all of us, a part of the fabric of our being. And it's good because each and every one of us on this team needs that in our lives. I mean, because as we go forward, the things that he's teaching us now, we're always going to take with us. Because the things that we learn now, they're going to be vital to us throughout the rest of our lives.